It's time for our Unified Bank Nailers profile, and tonight we talk with Nailers defenseman Evan Wardley. And Evan, it's been a little bit of an interesting season for you as you spent some time out of the lineup, but the time that you've been in the lineup, how much fun have you had being back in Wheeling again?
It's been great, Deej. Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here. We're really fortunate with the group of guys that we've had, and it's made the season a lot of fun.
How much different is it now compared to your first go around? When you first time here, you were fresh out of juniors. Now you got to have that university career under your belt. You come in older and you look stronger and more mature too.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to go, looking back to my first year, I was really fortunate with the older group and the leadership group that we had that really made that transition into pro hockey really easy for me, or not easy I should say, but they really helped with it. And going forward back to school and everything like that, I just wanted to make sure I was ready to go for when the time came again.
What did you think going back to school did for your career now?
It was good for me. It was really good for me to go back and get that education piece and to really set that side of my life aside so I can focus on hockey.
And then from the hockey side of it, Canadian University, I don't talk about it as much, but I feel like it's an area that's really starting to grow. What do you think was kind of the first push that really gave the Canadian University the respect that it now is starting to gain in the ECHL, the AHL, and hopefully at some point the NHL too?
I think Luke Phillip really opened those doors for us. He played at U of A for the Golden Bears, and you could tell right away that he shouldn't have been in that league by any means. And then fast forward a couple of years, you got players like Matt Alfaro who just dominated that league, and you can see now that transition that they made. And Philipper's in the American League, and Elf is here with us, obviously, but that transition level for them, it's been good.
You look at the team this season, and there's a lot of really fun balance to see where you have a lot of skill guys, but there's a lot of players who aren't afraid to mix things up and really bang around a lot, which I'm sure is something that you enjoy. What do you like about the makeup of this team?
Oh, I think it fits really good. I think we have a good, unique group here. We have toughness, we have the skill, we have really good leadership course, starting with fights on the way down. So I think that all around, we have a really good group here.
You guys experienced a really different scenario last week as you have a coaching change mid-season. What was it like to find out that news? And for you, somebody who had a previous relation with Derek Army, what was it like to see him get the head coaching position for now?
Well, first, Frenchie had to take care of his business, and all the respect to him. I have nothing but good things to say about him as a person and as a coach. He did a really good job with us, especially considering that we were the youngest team in the league this year, of making sure that we know how we need to play and how we need to go going forward. And obviously with Derek, I'm ecstatic for him. I'm so happy for him to get this job. Came at an unfortunate circumstance, but I think he'll do a good job with it.
You and I were part of that excellent 4-part series last summer. Derek was too, where we talked to the team that went to the Kelly Cup Finals in 2016. I want to say we did that around May. If I had told you 12 months ago that Derek Army was going to be your head coach, fast forward 12 months to now, what would you have said?
I would have been pretty excited and probably told you to get me there.
It's been a little bit of a different year where you've seen a few of the guys that have been with that team. Do you get a chance to still talk to those guys on a regular basis?
Yeah, every day, surprisingly. It's every day we have a group chat, and it's still active.
You would have almost played against Johnny McCarron down in Florida. I know that he was looking forward to seeing you too. What would that have been like if you got a chance to play against one of them?
Oh, that would have been awesome. I really would have enjoyed it. Johnny was a great guy. I lived with him when I was here, and he really looked out for me, him and Rosanna. So I got nothing but good things to say for him.
At the start of the year, you were originally slated to play for Idaho. They didn't play. How happy are you that you've gotten this opportunity, not only to play, but to play in a place that you know so well?
I was very fortunate, very fortunate. There wasn't a lot of jobs this year, obviously, so being able to come and to play this year with everything going on, I feel very lucky.
Where do you think you're going to see the biggest difference in the guys like you who played this year versus the guys that didn't? Is it going to be something physical? Is it going to be something mental? What do you think?
I don't think it's going to be too physical. I think it's a lot of it's mental now, especially given the circumstances that we're in now as a team. I think mentally, if we're strong and we're dialed into what we need to do, then we should go out there and execute it.
priority number one, I'm sure, for you down the stretch here is going to be getting healthy. But what else do you look for yourself as you look to finish your true rookie season strong?
I just think just being a good teammate right now, helping out the younger guys, being a good guy in the locker room, just trying to do my part to get back healthy and ready to go when that time comes.
We look forward to seeing you hopefully put a nice big exclamation point on this season. Evan, I really appreciate a few minutes of your time today to speak with me, and it's been a blast watching you here in Wheeling this year.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Deej.
Defenseman Evan Wardley, tonight's Unified Bank Nailers profile. More of intermission coverage comes your way next on the Nailers Broadcast Network, presented by Main Street Bank.